Alaska. Yeah? Yeah, if I were your age, starting fresh. Alaska. It's the last frontier. Up there, you could be anything you want.
Good morning, everyone. This is the first time me doing a vlog like this, by the way. I'm going to Alaska. I dreamed about Alaska since I was a kid. When I used to read Jack London, Call of the Wild. I always thought, man, I want to go look for gold in Alaska. And here I am. Huge shout out to Cody. He's a professional skydiver. He's the guy who invited me to go. He's from Alaska. He's a fucking total badass. We're going to be snow machining, looking at northern lights, skiing, snowboarding. It's going to be one of a lifetime experience. I'm really excited to share with you. By the way, I feel like I'm in a fucking concentration camp with all this masks at the airport. It's insane what we're looking at. But won't be speaking about sad future we're heading to. Let's focus on the adventure. Let's focus on Alaska. Let's focus on the nature. Let's focus on the experience and have a good time. So here's the first adventure. They changed the gate from 137 to 25. I didn't even know that. They didn't even notify me. So I've been very proactive. I haven't seen anyone to get say, hey, what's going on? So you gotta go get 25. I had to look it up online. And thanks God I came here a little bit earlier. By the way, the sun rising right there is beautiful. Just by this event alone, I know this trip is gonna be one of a kind. So you're up for a great treat of an adventure. Alaska, baby.
Working out like cardio.
Just arrived in Seattle, Washington. The weather is delightful. Only 2 hours from LA, and such change waiting for my flight to Alaska. Man, I'm so excited, man. I have all this expectations and imagination, and I can't wait to see Alaska in real time. I've seen so many movies, I've read so many books. I'm so excited, man. Switching airplanes in Seattle, Washington, having my little meal, some salmon and vegetables. No matter what, no matter where I go, I always bring my food with me. I got my little lunchbox in there with some cookies for a cheat meal, since I don't eat carbs in my main meals. But discipline is key. In order to sustain your shape, sustain energy, you gotta bring food everywhere you go, and to fuck what anybody thinks.
So I just landed in Alaska, and it was a mandatory COVID test. So I had to ghost the line. Just jump the fucking fence and ghost the fucking line, bro. Ta-da! So we're driving through Alaska right now, and the views in here are just fucking off the hook.
Good.
Cody. Just arrived to Alaska, and is it Alaskan weed?
Yeah.
Is it Alaskan grow?
Yeah.
I never smoked Alaskan grown weed before. We're trying out the product. Dude, weed follows me everywhere I go, even to Alaska. Dude, what a trip is gonna be. Cody, are we gonna shoot some guns?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, so I'm bringing my pistol. And I'll bring an assault rifle.
An assault, where is it? Is it here?
Not safe. Bunch of guns not safe.
Are you serious?
Ton of guns not safe.
Can I see it?
Yeah.
Let's see the guns.
It's for 10 mil.
Akhrin geliyor. Вот так вот. Man, Alaska looks good to me, bro. Dude, those are the boots I needed, huh? Fuck. This is the boots.
Those are the ones. Those will keep you warm. But if you wear them at night, take the liner out and get them to where they're gonna dry.
Yes, sir.
Because all that moisture will collect on the bottom, and if you wear them out the next day, your feet will get cold because of the moisture.
I got it.
Things that are wet get cold.
Dude, it kind of reminds me of the scene from Into the Wild. Remember he walks away and he's like, hey,
Oh yeah.
get the boots.
Yeah, you want these.
Yeah, and he gave him the boots.
So I got 3 different pairs of gloves in there.
Yeah.
And then those boots, and you should be, that's good, you know, but hopefully you got a good jacket because you keep your core warm. Your core and your feet, because that blood going down, and then that should put you pretty good.
Should be all right.
Cool. All right, cool.
Cool.
Hope you trust these guys, right?
Dude, now you're gonna make me doubt my jacket. Do you guys have an extra jacket that I can borrow too?
Is that the one that you have?
No, but it's like, it's fucking joke, dude. I feel so ashamed of myself right now because I'm like, I'm a fucking Hollywood guy. They just fucking keep me here. It's like, hey, I'll be all right. Hey, I'll be all right.
Yo, when we got out of the truck, he's like, no, I'm good. I got everything I need.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now I'm looking at it and I was like, oh, okay, this shit is for real.
Yeah.
This is not going to Big Bear, kid.
Yeah. So hopefully Palin's got a jacket, you know, that
Dude.
he's probably got a down jacket. Down's
Okay.
really good.
Dude,
All right.
this guy has something. Yeah.
Just remind me because I might forget about my jacket, bro. I'll be out there and fucking with a
Still have the
sweater.
boots and the gloves.
Yeah, that's all that matters, right? The boots and the gloves.
At least your extremities be warmed.
Yeah. That's the type of jacket you need?
I mean, this would be.
Well, I have something like
You got
that.
a
Yeah.
couple layers too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I got
you'll
long
be
johns.
fine.
And yeah.
Then I'll be fine. I have something like that too. I didn't expect that I have to be prepared for this trip as much as I had to, and I didn't have a boots or anything like that. I mean, I just have this type of steel toe, and this type of jacket. You know, I came here to fucking style, but this is a wild land, so you got to be prepared. Otherwise, you're gonna freeze your ass to death, and not gonna have any fun at all. It kind of reminds me about a scene from Into the Wild. Man, this video vlog is gonna be insane. I've never done anything like this before, like video blogging and shit, because I feel weird. I feel like weird putting people into the camera thing, but this experience is one of a kind. There's also Wi-Fi in the house, which is pretty dope. This is what Cody got for us, a little cabin in Alaska. So we're gonna drill some holes in the lake and fish. All good things are wild and free. There is no other way to be.
Those bugs are nice. Yeah. What else did you get?
So I've been learning a lot about Alaska today. I'm gonna do this is, I mean, seriously, this is gonna be a really dope episode because I've got to learn a lot of things that usual tourists probably wouldn't. This is considered a Walmart, but Alaskan version. Today was one of the most interesting days of my life, I would say so. I got to see the northern lights. It's really dark outside, you won't be able to see them, but I'll show you some photos that I took. I'm very thankful to Cody that invited me on this trip. This is something that I took off my bucket list today, seeing northern lights, and there's a lot to digest, a lot to process, a lot to absorb, a lot to understand, but I'm very thankful for this opportunity to go through this life and being alive and truly feeling or recognizing the beauty of nature, truly liberating and celebrating the beauty of life, endless beauty of life. I'm going to sleep right now. Tomorrow is a really long day of snow machining. It's going to be a fucking wild trip. I can't wait to share it with you. Good night. There is Alaska. Good morning. Cooking some breakfast. Some gigantic omelet. Ground beef, eggs. mushrooms, arugula, tomatoes, cilantro, and a little bit of love.
Yeah, baby.
Dude, I can't wait for today. Today is going to be an amazing day. I've never smoked snow machine in my life, so I'm really looking forward to it. This is Morgan. This is her car. It's Cody's girlfriend. This is how you know this is a total Alaskan woman. Total Alaskan woman. That's a nice car. Hey, we're heading out to snowmobile right now. By the way, this is real Alaskan boots. I thought I had the boots, but obviously not. I'm looking forward to this one. It feels like I'm going on an adventure on Mars somewhere. This is me leaving the water in the car yesterday. It's -10 right now.
Dude, look at this wolves, bro. Holy shit.
Dude, that was fucking cool.
So this is the last gas station before we head out into the wilderness of Alaska. Let me tell you something. It's magic. Alaska is magic. Being out here is one of a kind experience, man. It feels like I'm in a fairy tale. It's incredible. I mean, I got to learn a lot of things about Alaska that I didn't know, and I'll tell you about them a little bit later. But we're about to head out into the wilderness on our snowmobiles and snow machines. I have a great fucking time. I'm so grateful.
Working out like cardio.
So we're about to head out to the cabin out in the woods. Solid preparation, solid. Teamwork.
So when you're doing those long treks, what are you doing as far as fuel and food?
Some professionals out here. It's gonna be a good time.
Working out like cardio.
So we just came back from a ride. Let me tell you, was one of the coolest and most amazing days of my life. I can hardly talk. We're heading out to 70-mile run to dispensary and get some pizza and then come back. Are we getting pizza?
Oh, dude.
Huh? You getting pizza?
Yeah, man.
Oh man, are we getting pizza right now?
Mm-hmm. Yes, we are.
The Denali right there. It's insane. 23,000 feet. Historic place. We're gonna go all the way out.
Working out like cardio. Working out like cardio.
This is fucking insane. We're out in the wilderness. So I'm trying to be as chronological as possible. We left the cabin to go on a 70-mile ride. went through the woods, went through different trails. The trail went into the river. We couldn't cross the river, so we had to turn around. This is a gas station. We're getting some gas for our snow machines, and then gonna head back to the cabin. I'm telling you, this is the experience of a lifetime. I can't quite express what I feel. I feel alive. What I just got to experience is absolutely insane. Riding 90 miles through the fucking hills. It was one of the craziest, most intense experiences of my life. I've never been in a situation like that, especially in the wilderness of Alaska. It's another world. It's another world, man. I was just riding 90 miles an hour, looking through this fucking goggles. I actually ate some shit, man. I went up 8 feet up in the air, just fucking hit the ground. The ski just fucking rolled over, man. It was crazy, dude. I got scared for a second. But we're going back to riding again. It's fucking 11 o'clock at night in Alaska, in the wilderness. We can see Denali from here, the 23,000 feet mountain. It's one of a kind experience. It's probably the coolest shit I've ever done in my life, and I am endlessly thankful to Cody for inviting me. Cody's an Alaskan native. He's a fucking beast. Like, there's a there are levels to this shit, man. And as I said, guys, what I got to experience is absolutely insane. I'll try to post some videos, but they're doing it justice. Like, when you're hauling ass fucking 90 miles an hour through the hills, you jumping at night, the northern lights. It's insane. It's insane. I'm back to riding now. Good morning, everybody. Beautiful Alaskan morning. -10. I woke up actually today looking at Denali. If you know, you know. It's the highest point in America, 23,000. I was gonna say square feet. Cooking breakfast. We're on the way to, by the way, to Denali. We're gonna be up in the mountains right there, snowmobiling. What a fucking experience, man. It's gonna be a great fucking day. Probably one of the best experiences of my life. Let me show you my breakfast. I just cooked this thing. The stories I got to hear yesterday were fucking amazing. Duck, eggs, ground beef, a lot of vegetables. This is our breakfast before we head out. Dude, I'm happy.
You ain't know.
We've been riding all day. Didn't really want to grab my camera. I was like, man, fuck it. I'm just gonna ride because this is such an amazing fucking feeling. I'll be about to ride again. Actually, I'm gonna show you a little bit of snow machining because it's a truly fascinating experience. Let's get it. The joint here hits entirely different.
Well, you gotta know, the biggest thing is you gotta watch way out in front of you to make sure that.
So sick, dude. Been riding for hours, and it doesn't get better than this. The 360 footage is gonna be insane. I can show you all I want, but to experience this, you have to be here. You really have to feel it. The now is right there. Dude, to keep the chronological order of this video blog is gonna be really hard. We just came back from a really nice run, and we're preparing to go for a night run and look at the northern lights over Denali. I mean, it's a dream come true. I can't really tell much, but the adrenaline rush and just riding through miles and miles of wilderness in Alaska with this fucking speed, man, and air. There's nothing like it, man. I'm blessed. We're gonna eat some and roll back out. I recorded some 360 footage, so I'm gonna share it with you, so it'll be dope. It's pretty wild. It's 11 o'clock at night. We're heading out to hit some trails, night trails with Todd. Dude, the guy is the best snow machinist in the world. Fucking well-known dude, and we're gonna ride this wild beast.
Working out like cardio. Working out like cardio. Working out like cardio.
1:17 in the morning. We just came back from a ride, and the ride was absolutely insane. Let's get it, boys. And we're going into Vanya. Take some wood. Real Alaskan swag lodge. Check it out. It's pretty sick. Just showing you the lifestyle. I got invited to come back to Alaska in next of this month, and I can't wait. So we're just gonna sit here until we get really, really hot, and then we run out and jump into the snow. I'm in love with Alaska. I'm definitely coming back. This experience has been once in a lifetime. What I've just went through, riding through the night with the boys, smooth ride, fast ride, absolutely amazing. Nothing like this. You just in that moment and everything goes away. You just fucking the road, the forest, the snow, the machine. Alaska, adrenaline rush. It's real life. I'm happy.
This is over too.
Look down there for my buddy. Dude, look at this fucking chest. You see it right there? You see that split? The 10 on me. Cody, what's going on, bro?
I'm just enjoying a good face dip.
What are you doing?
Jumping in the fucking snow, brother.
Make sure you jump into softwood.
I was gonna jump right there.
Do it.
Huh?
It's all you.
You recording me?
Yeah,
Fuck
do a
it.
flip.
Just follow me though.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
It was absolutely fucking epic, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The jump was great though.
Big old meat missile.
Shadow boxing right away.
Working out like cardio.
That was sick. That was fun. It's almost 3 o'clock in the morning. Everybody's already asleep. I'm still enjoying the sauna. I've never been to Alaska, so Alaska is very, very special to me. Just jump in the snow, sitting there right there, looking up in the sky, thanking God for existence, for absolutely enjoying this present moment. for awareness of this present moment. Never been to Alaska. I'm in love with it. This is our last day here. I have to wake up in a few hours and roll back to Los Angeles. It was an amazing trip. I'm definitely coming back. Thank you guys so much for watching it. This thing is very, very special to me. I'm happy to be alive. Good morning, everyone. This is our, I think, third day in Alaska. I mean, particularly in this beautiful cabin. It's snowing like crazy. It's been snowing all night. I don't know how we're gonna get back, but I'm here with some experienced motherfuckers, so I'm sure they're gonna make it happen. It'll be a totally different ride, totally different experience, but I'm up for adventure. Lots of work to do to pack the whole thing and put it into a sled, but I'm looking forward to it. Get to experience it all. Can you imagine being 40 below zero? It's fucking blowing 40 miles an hour and you're fucking hauling ass through the wilderness of Alaska. All right, I'm on my way back to LA. I don't know what's gonna come out of this block. It's just like, just wanted to experience the ride. I love riding, and I'm definitely coming back. That was one hell of a trip, and we're on the way back to the airport. Be a cool ride. I experienced the great weather. And now we're gonna go through the experience of riding in the snow. You have to admit, you have to work a lot in Alaska in order to survive. You have to fucking watch how you spill water, fucking clean everything up all the time. There's a lot of work that comes with Alaska, but it's definitely worth it. I got to know Alaska just the way I should. It was sick. Thank you for watching.